Don't you think this is starting to wear on me? You've been raining down like hell. I'm weak. I have tried to give you my soul, but you can't love something you own. It's too late to repair what we made. What can I do? Time flashed by and I woke up on the other side of the...
It is an open and shut case. I have a cup of tea and it's really hot. This is why I had a cold cup of something as well. G'day everybody, welcome to my channel. You got me in stitches. I'm Anna. Any newbies here? Welcome. Hope everybody is okay. I am absolutely cooking. It is absolutely scotchy in this conservatory. Why did I do the conservatory? Okay, probably because there was more light. Righto. So coming in at you today with Sew Frugal 2022. Some of you guys are familiar with that name. It was slightly different last year for 2021 and it was Frugal Frocks. And that was to sew up, as the name suggests, frock, dress. This year it is slight difference in the name change, and that is because you can sew pretty much anything for humanoids. And that way it's a lot more inclusive. Frugal Frocks was thought of by two wonderful ladies, Samantha from Frugalism and Ruan from the Yorkshire Sew Girl. Anybody that I mention today will be linked in the description box for you below where possible. And it was an amazing success last year, and this year even more successful. We have so many people getting involved, and a lot of people who have channels have got involved, and I believe there's just a little bit over 70. So yes, that's right, you have 70 vloggers that are creating a little bit of content in their channel all about frugaling and coming together for Sew Frugal 2022. Today it is my turn, along with the lovely lady Ruan Samantha. I hope I have pronounced that correctly. Let me know. Yesterday's vloggers was Elle in the stitches, Sequoia Lynn Sews. I hope I have pronounced that correctly. Apologies if not. Tomorrow is Sew Amelia and Helena Sews. The premise of Sew Frugal 2022 is to sew up a free garment, and I'll show you guys a little bit of suggestions kind of on my ideas of free patterns. Obviously you would have seen varying different ideas and thoughts and inspiration from all of the other vloggers thus far. You choose fabric from your fabric collection, and I'm sure some of us, naming no names, oh okay, me, have a rather large fabric collection, and yeah, I kind of need to sort out. So the fabric could have been what you have purchased from regular stores, or even if you have thrifted fabrics that you have purchased over the years, and if they have been in your collection for a little bit of or a bunch of time, then yeah, this is a great way to sew up some of the fabric from your collection. You make your garment and or garments in the month of March 2022. The reveal is March 31st 22, and you show your makes on Instagram, and probably Instagram is going to have a bit of a meltdown because there are so many people, not just vloggers, there's hundreds of different people that are getting involved. If you guys are taking part, let me know, and it'd be awesome to see all that you have made. I think it would be great fun to kind of go into the fabric collection and have a bit of a side out and come across maybe fabrics that might have accidentally been a little bit forgotten about. And it'd be awesome because then you can make up your garment and or garments, or for humanoids. I believe it's not for pets or anything like that. However, the garment does not have to be for yourself. It could be for friends, co-workers, family, but anything that is a humanoid. Just as a little quick side note, I just want to mention JJ from the Camden Stitch, because a little while ago she did some wonderful videos about frugaling. It was not to do with frugal frocks and or So Frugal. However, I think So Frugal may have had the similar name. And yeah, if you'd like to kind of get some ideas about frugaling, because there's lots of ways to frugal things, and kind of if you are on a bit of a budget. I was going to do some similar videos at the time, and I did not want to take anything away from the wonderful JJ, but maybe in the future I will make a few videos like that, because not everybody has kind of a disposable purse or wallet or anything like that, and I can relate to that as well. And I've kind of always frugaled a lot anyway, via up shops or thrift stores, whatever you want to call them, or charity stores, and it's great fun. And sometimes you can find the most amazing things. But you know, sewing wise, you know, fabric can come in many different forms, and this is kind of a little bit of a niche as what I am going to tell about my ideas for my frugaling, for my So Frugal this year. Definitely need this drink, guys. Not entirely sure if that was going to work. Yes, let's talk about fabrics in the form of tablecloths, giant aprons, crochet, and blankies. Blankies for the bed, maybe even blankies for children's beds, maybe even blankies for pets, because it's technically fabric. You could actually take the fabric from old pet beds. Yeah, bed covers of all different shapes and sizes. Yeah, open and shut case. So in this case are lots of thrifted fabrics. I even got the case as well with all the delights. I have made a little separate video to show you guys what was inside. So mainly tablecloth, napkins, things like that. If you have something that is quite large fabric, then great. If it's a little bit smaller pieces, again, you can piece them together. And that takes me to something else to show you. Okay, a garbage sack, but it's not garbage. Inside is lots of leftover fabric pieces. And you're thinking, you cannot make a garment out of that. Yeah, you can, because if you have little pieces of fabric like that, measure them all up into squares, what do you have after you've stitched them together? Kind of a little patchwork thing going on. And I have made patchwork dress before, even though it was actually 2 pieces. Put them together, it's a dress if you want to wear them separate, a skirt or a little holder neck top. So yeah, go for your life. Awesome. Yep. This is the reality of making videos. I did put to one side my drink and nibbles. Did not want any accidences in the little fuzzy nests. Yeah, kind of had to just use the little nest as a shelf. Steffi has been looking at me thinking I'm a complete galah. I know, darling. I know, there's no hope for me, is there? Righto, I need dark chocolate energy. These 4 cookies are not going to last 5 seconds. And I'm going to sneeze after doing all that with the fabric. Righto, so before I get in and show you some of the patterns that I've kind of been eyeing up, I believe it is in the rules that you do not actually have to make a full garment in the sense of the finished result. I also think you can do the mock-up stage. Again, correct me if I have mistaken that. And also you can self-draft as well, because you, by doing that, that's even more free. Alicia Shea here on YouTube, she does a lot of self-drafting, and that is a great way if you'd like to get some inspiration that way. Righto, so these 3 items here. One is a large tablecloth. Then we have a fluffy, woolly, thankfully it's not itchy. I cannot wear real wool that scratches me. No, never. Nope. So that would be great. And also a bed cover. And with this one, it has lining. So I was thinking of jackets. This would be a super snuggly jacket, maybe about a 3/4 length. I have so much fabric here in this bed cover, and this could be a longer length jacket, coat. And then a fun one here, because it's kind of all cool, pretty, happy colours, that would be good for maybe a mid-length coat or jacket. And it could be just maybe something for the summer, like when it gets a little bit cooler or something and you just want something on your shoulders, or yeah. And this also has lining as well. I'll insert a couple of images. Again, guys, please forgive me, I am completely dense when it comes to anything techie. I've just taken a few steals. And yeah, if there's any squirrely lines, apologies. I do not know how it is that people can talk and then insert something like halfway in their video. If you know what software they use for that, please enlighten me, educate me. So yes, I'll just flip through to the images, and so you guys can see a couple coat jacket patterns. These next fabrics that I have here, a little crochet there. The rest are predominantly cotton fabrics, and this one here I think is ever so pretty. It has this little scalloped detail all the way around, and sporadically over it it has this pretty little design. And I'm thinking maybe a shirt or a tee. Peppermint magazine does have like a little wrap tie top, and I really adore that. So That is a possibility for the other one. Or even this. This was from Australia, and it has, and I can open it up, all the little designs there and animals. Yeah, super adorable. The crochet here, I'm thinking maybe a little shawl, or maybe I could incorporate that as just like a little sort of capelet jacket just to go over something. It's not heavy, it's really light. So yeah, there are a few ideas there. Again, just flip to some of the images that I got off from Peppermint magazine and Mood Society. Also, remember the case here? The case in question has lots of fabric. So again, there, most are natural fibres, and I'm thinking of maybe little blouse, shirt, little top of sorts, because there is quite a lot of fabric in here. Some have longer lengths, medium kind of lengths, and then small little doily things. Maybe that could be incorporated in a main garment that is created from a free pattern, but that could be some little detailing, maybe something on the shoulder, maybe even go on the centre at the back, just to add a little bit of interest. Not forgetting the sack, not a sad sack, actually a happy garbage sack, because it is filled quite a bit with all these varying sizes of leftover fabric, and because I have previously made patchwork garments before and other things, I could incorporate these fabrics into making a free pattern. I'm not going to give away, guys, which free pattern I have decided. That will be on the reveal on March 31st. The little kitties. It's such a tough life for them, isn't there? Also, the other idea is drapes. As you can see here, these have been kind of a bit of a long-term temporary measure, and yeah, great fabric here, 100% cotton, and this could quite easily be turned into a free sewing pattern, a shirt or a blouse, anything like that. I go out the room just for a couple minutes, I come back, in the case in question here, Siffy decided to take a bath. Righto guys, so that is my Sew Frugal 2022. Just a little insight and inspiration ideas of what I am going to sew, especially with the fabrics and everything like that. You've seen a few little stills there of garment ideas. And yes, like I said, I am not going to say anything. I'm not even going to suggest or hint to which pattern I have chosen. Do not need to wait for too much longer, because March 31st will soon come around. I'm excited to see everybody else's creations. For some of the sewists out there who like to drop little hints at their progress, on Instagram there is a hashtag sewfrugalwhip, WIP, and that is just tiny little peeks, excerpts of them sewing their garment. So if you are interested, you could check that out. Also, TE will very kindly insert a couple stills of all the wonderful companies that are going to give away prizes, so that's really exciting, and there's a whole bunch of them, and some of the names you may be able to recognise. There is also a few not so recognisable, and that's always fun. Add a little bit to the mix. Right guys, that is it from me today. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Very grateful. And if you've not already subscribed, please subscribe. So from me and the little puddy cat, and she's still taking a bath. Take care everybody. Stay safe, and thank you so much for all your support and kindness over the 3.5 years. Thank you. Take care everybody, and happy sewing. G'day everybody. I'm not even looking into the lens. And Mood Society.